Hey assholes, it's time for Pokemon. Today's battle's a little different. I was preparing for a tourney put on by MTG Xerxes, um, and it's a really non-standard tourney, so I wanted a couple practice matches at least with Dan, so this is one of them. The tournament has a bunch of really weird clauses like no stab, so you can't have any stab moves on your Pokemon. No, like, you can't have stealth rocks. You can't use any good items, and you can't use any of the same items, and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and it was die type, meaning that you can only pick 2 types for your team, and you have to have 3 of each. So you could have like water, grass, or psychic fighting, or whatever. I chose rock steel, and I had a little bit of a sandstorm team going on. But yeah, you'll see. Yeah, so this is a practice battle versus Dan before the actual tourney began. And yeah, so let's get this show on the road. Dan leads with his puncher sack. And I switch out Bang because I know he has Earthquake, so I don't want to get hit by that. So he predicts the switch, goes for an agility as I switch out into Asbestos, my Wormadam, who can take shit like all day long. And then he uses the Earthquake. Bug resists Earthquake, so it's only normally effective against Wormadam. And it does a fair amount. And I Toxic him, because that's what Wormadam does, because it's a really bad Pokemon. Yeah, my Sandstorm's going, doesn't affect any of the dudes on my team, which is great. He Thunder Punches, just because of Iron Fist, he wants to see if that does more or less than Earthquake. Does about the same, I guess. I get my Citrus Berry, and I skill swap here, just in case he wants to keep punching, and then it would do like less damage, because I'm pro like that. Basically I'm just stalling him out, but yeah, he does go back to the Earthquake, because I think he felt like it did more damage. And yeah, I go for Thief because I've used my Citrus Berry. And yeah, I get his Prism Berry. I don't know, is that like Confusion? I don't know. I don't know these bad items. And so yeah, he switches out now because the Toxic would kill him next turn, I believe. He goes into Bird Shit. And I predicted an attack, so I used Endeavor because I'd be at like red health at that point. But it still does pretty decent. Brings him into yellow, but he has a Citrus, I believe. Yes. So still did good to me, but this guy's annoying for me because he doesn't get hurt by Sandstorm, so it's hard to stall him. But I used Endeavor again, predicting attack, and I guess he predicted, or he knew that I couldn't really hurt him, so he just agility'd up. And then he starts attacking me. Ice Beam is not going to do much, obviously, because I resist it, because of Steel. Yeah, but I can't do anything, so I'm just going to keep Endeavoring, which really kind of, it's just really kind of bad, but whatever. I use Thief then, just to, I don't know, just to see how much damage it would do. And this is kind of a wimpy, pathetic part of the match. We both can't hurt each other, and we're both in red, so it's kind of sad. But now we're both low enough that I believe, yeah, he'll kill me. So Wormadam dies, get that shitty Pokemon out of the way, and then I go into Mawile because I plan on using Sucker Punch, I believe. And yeah, that works effectively. Pretty much the only effective thing that Mawile does. And yeah, Sandstorm's going, brings back Puncher Sack, smart move. I don't know why I didn't Sucker Punch. Oh yeah, probably because I knew it wasn't gonna kill. Is that gonna kill me in one hit? Oh my, oh yeah, he crits. That's, yeah, fuck. I never get to use Mawile because she keeps dying from stupid, annoying things, but whatever. He's gonna die soon, so I don't mind. I'll bring out Strawberry, my fucking Cradily, and I bait the Earthquake, I believe. Oh no, I bait the ice. Yeah, I bait the ice punch. I knew he had ice punch. I knew it. So yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense if I bait an earthquake and then went to fucking Moeru. But yeah. I bait the ice punch like a fucking pro. And then he brings him. He switches him out to save him for fodder later, I guess. On the same turn, I switch out into Rhyperior because he's kind of hard to get in. So I just brought him out on a switch. He goes for Rock Blast, which, I mean, why? It's a fucking physical attacker, not very effective against Rhyperior with his godlike defenses. It's ridiculous. So I go for Superpower because it's fucking Ice Poke. So I'm gonna fuck him up. And it fucks him up with a crit. I'm not sure if that mattered. I mean, Rhyperior is pretty damn strong, but I mean, Cloyster's got good defense, so whatever. He critted my Wow, so now we're even. So now I'm like fucking -2 attack, so I want to switch out. So I go into Metagross because Metagross is really sweet, and I knew he was going to Dragon Dance, and I was like, okay, Gyarados is a piece of shit, so I'm gonna kill him. And so I do what Metagross does best, which you'll see after I take this Earthquake like a fucking pro. Yeah, my Metagross, by the way, is not standard. He's oh, what the fuck? I did not know that happened. I forgot. Okay, he killed me with another crit. Oh my god, I'm pissed off even now. I was going to explode, basically, what was going to happen. But yeah, my Metagross is defensive, so he would have survived that for sure. He's not, he's like slow and defensive, which is pretty cool. So anyways, I take this +1 Earthquake with Rhyperior. And I have the Enigma Berry, so anything super effective will give me health at one time, or one time only. I go for a Crunch, just because I think it's the only thing that I have that's neutral effective, and oh, I get the defense drop. Oh, that was perfect. Once again, pay him back for that goddamn crit. So now it's a 2KO. Wouldn't have been a 2KO before, so that saved my ass. Yeah, and Rhyperior does have the ability Solid Rock, I believe, which makes it so super effective moves aren't as effective. So that's why I survived that. So Rhyperior is in there doing his shit, killing Gyaradoses. It's looking really good so far. And then he brings back Puncher Sack. I was like, fuck, why didn't this guy just die? And then instead of foddering him, he's able to get a KO with it, which is a pretty good move. So now it's a double down. And in double downs, I like to bring out my starter. A, because that's a good move usually, and B, because he's hard to get in. But this time I was kind of wary of what he's going to bring in, so I bring in my defensive guy. Unfortunately, he has Ice Punch, which is super effective because I am Grass Rock. And but it's fine because I'm really defensive, and I start cursing. Yeah, he goes for Swords Dance because he predicts me to keep cursing, or recover, I guess. And I do recover, and I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna get powerful. And I can't really afford to let him get +6. I don't think he's going for +6, but I EQ anyway, just to see how much a +1 Earthquake will do. And it kills him. Does it kill him? It doesn't kill. Oh my god, he survived. Okay. Oh my god. This guy is a fucking bitch. But I survive. Because I'm a pro. Even +4. You see that? +4 super effective Ice Punch, and I survive. That's amazing. So yeah, I take him down with another Earthquake. I got my special defense berry, but it doesn't really help in this battle anyway. So he sends a Ball Sack, his fucking last guy, which is a Hitmontop, and I was like, uh oh. So he fakes out. I forgot about fake out. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know if you can kill me in one hit, but yeah, he gets the fake out, and that'll bring me low enough to die for sure. So I believe, are we down to 1v1? Let's find out. Oh my god! 2 bullet punches. because remember he can't have stats, so he doesn't have close combat. And I use Fire Blast. I have the metronome on Bang, meaning that every time I use an attack, it'll do more the next time, 10% more. So I was certain it would be a 2-hit KO with metronome. I mean, look at that. He's in yellow. So I use Fire Blast. I'm like, you're dead. He's like, no, I wouldn't 2KO. I'm like, bitch, I got the metronome. And then he doesn't even like come close to dying. Sandstorm doesn't even kill him. I was like, what? What the hell? So then I really thought it was over. But then I survive with 3 hit points. And I go with the Earth Power, the safe Earth Power, because I was afraid of Fire Blast missing to finish him off, and that was fucking amazing. So, good game, Dan. I'll be posting more tourney battles in the near future. And goodbye.